The UFC 318, the main event is official. Holloway versus Poirier 3. That's Saturday, July 19th in New Orleans, Louisiana, and the lightweight division for the BMF title.
We're coming back to New Orleans. The UFC is coming back to New Orleans in July 19th. It's going to be my final fight. I'm going to lay the gloves down in Louisiana where it all started for me. The whole journey started there, and I'm just honored to have the UFC on the same page and the state of Louisiana on the same page to make all this work. I didn't know if it was going to all come together, but it did. July 19th, me and Max Holloway are going to fight 5 rounds, main event, pay-per-view for his current BMF title. Max is a legend. I said legends only. There's not a better guy I could think to fight in my retirement fight. I was his first fight in the UFC back in 2012, and he's going to be my last fight in the UFC. So it's an honor. He's a legend, former champion, undisputed, current BMF champion. So we're going to put on another war.
Some fan reactions, no offense, but Max lost the BMF belt when Ilya pointed to the ground in the first 10 seconds. How do we get 318 announced before 317? Not gonna lie, fight is pointless because Dustin already beat him twice. Good fight, but seeing Paddy versus Dustin is what I personally would have liked. Damn, Max's first fight in the UFC was against Dustin. Now this will be Dustin's last fight in the UFC. Full circle moment. Can't wait for those last 10 seconds of round 5 when Max points to the center of the octagon. Brendan Allen wants to get on that card because he is also from the state of Louisiana.
Creeping on him, but G is smoking, man. Look, boy, he's smoking a cigarette. That is crazy.
He have a really good level, but I try don't think about that, you know. I just think about me, about myself, about my skills, and about to be ready to be anyone on my weight division. No, it don't matter what we say outside of the octagon. For me, don't gonna matter, you know. When you step on the cage, no emotions, no feeling, just get the job done. You know, just win the fight. Don't matter where, don't matter how. I just thinking about to win the fight. Yeah.
Carlos Prates has had 7 knockdowns in his first 4 UFC fights, which is a UFC record. Prior to that, the record was 6, which was a tie between Chris Daukaus and Mike Perry.
I love the fight. So an opportunity popped up for me to fight again. I took it. So, and I knew I was already in shape. I was just gonna push it for the next couple of weeks and game plan for this guy. Yeah, I wanna fight as frequently and as most as possible and keep stacking my wins. And obviously the goal is to be the best, and that's the title is what proves it. So he's decent. Boxer. He has a wrestling pedigree, but he doesn't really use it often in his fights. So.
For 30 years, football was my life. I thought I achieved it all, but now I see I need one more win. Friday 23rd of May, Accor Arena in Paris. My PFL debut in front of my own fans. I love this cage!
Jake Paul Chavez, is that fight legitimate? Jake Paul is just another spectacle.
Listen, I think if Chavez comes in any kind of shape with any kind of desire, maybe it can be. It's not a terrible fight. You know, we know that Gervonta's going to fight Jake Paul in November, and then we'll see what happens. If there's an AJ fight, be interested to go from Gervonta Davis to Anthony Joshua. But I don't think the Chavez fight is terrible. I think it's a smart bit of business. Hopefully Chavez can get himself up for it. He don't have too long. He's been through a lot, but he was once a decent fighter. It was a long time ago.
I'm reaching for the prize. Step in the ring, hear the crowd roar. Gonna give it all, won't be.
Eubank Jr. We know where he's at. I fancy Chris Eubank Jr. to stop Conor Benn based on Conor Benn's current form, his history. Looking at the fights he's had, how he's won those fights, I believe Chris Eubank Jr. beats him, he stops him late. Unless Chris Eubank isn't able to deal with a version of Conor Benn that we haven't seen before. Conor's going to need to do something we've never seen. He's going to need to fight at a pace, punch at a ferocity, and not get hit in a way that we've never seen before. Is it possible? Yes, it's possible. But I like to go on what I've physically seen with my own eyes. And if I judge both fighters with my own eyeballs, you know, I have to say Chris Eubank, and he's a big favourite.
I'm Pascal Kraus.
This is Eric Newbury Cope. Joe K-San.